All
I'm
right, I
so
think
glad
we're
to
actually
hear.
recording it now.
Yeah, I think we are too. So I'm very, very happy. And
Great.
I have a wonderful idea for a scene. I've got Smithsonian Magazine,
Okay,
and I could open it up and put my finger anywhere. It'll either be a picture or a word. I don't know. You don't
let's
care
find
what
out.
page it is. Totally free form. I want to get something better. Fit for a king.
Fit for a king.
Fit for a king.
It's a king size bed.
Just what we needed. Absolutely. You think we're ready for it? I mean, we've been in that little queen for so long. I don't know. We can make the switch. What do you think?
It's a big decision. It's a big decision. What does it say about us if we buy a king?
I think it might say we may not want to be as close as we used to be
That's
because
kind of what I was
there'll be
thinking.
so much room. Yeah,
Be very far
I
apart.
think. I'm sorry.
I think we would be very far apart.
Yeah. Well, I you were the one that had the idea, though. Don't you? Remember you said why I think maybe a king size bed would be good, and I
Yeah,
didn't think much about it first, but then I started thinking, what's going on with you?
I think that we're drifting apart.
I kind of get that feeling too. Like maybe a king size bed could help our marriage, but
But
maybe it could divide
also
it even more.
maybe two twins, two twin size beds.
So it'd be like a sleepover, like I used to have when I was a kid. I had twin
Yeah,
beds with a little nightstand in between that we could share the light for reading, and then we'd tell some scary stories and go to bed. Is that what you're thinking?
yeah, something like that. I think that could be good. I think that could be good.
So I don't know. It is true that we've been drifting apart ever since you took that new job. Things have been different at home.
It's very stressful. It's a very stressful job. I didn't know being a bank teller would be so hard.
Yeah. Well, it is a very different job from your last job, remember? Being
Well,
an Uber driver, you had more freedom, I thought.
exactly. I had more
It was kind
flexibility.
of,
I could work sometimes. I didn't have to work. Now I'm on a very strict schedule. A lot of interacting with. I interacted a lot with people at Uber, but this is in a much more official capacity.
I guess you meet a lot of interesting people, women,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. I wasn't gonna go that far, but it seems like now you've stumbled upon what I've been kind of slow rolling here, which is I met somebody at the bank.
You are such a cliche sometimes.
I
Man, I can't
know.
believe it. Sometimes you the craziest stuff. I mean, here we are. We've been married 4 weeks now,
Yes,
and this is happening.
28 days. I know. I know. It's pathetic.
We said we said forever and ever. Remember, we're till something do us part.
Well,
And you were I was your queen. You said I was your queen, and this was going to be our castle. And now you said you met somebody at the bank.
these things happen. You and I, we met in a strange situation at the supermarket, and then we got married 2 months later, and maybe it was all too fast.
Well, we did like the same kind of fruit and vegetables. I mean, we both had healthy diets, and I was so attracted to you buying all that kale, and
Was
then telling me you were
but
going to juice.
is that enough to base an entire marriage on kale? A shared love of kale?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I
I
mean,
think
I
it's a
guess it
very
was. It
valid.
was. It was 4 weeks ago, but now I'm questioning the whole thing.
I don't know what to say. You know, your mother would be very disappointed because she loves me very, very much. She says she loves me better than she loves you now.
Oh,
I mean, she's
okay.
really attached to me.
Okay, so now you're gonna try to guilt trip me with my mother.
Well, I'm not trying to guilt trip you or anything. I'm just stating a fact. You know, I'm being real. I'm being real. I'm being honest. I mean, I'm not telling you that like I went outside and met a new mailman today. I mean, just because I don't have a job right now and I'm at home a lot, but you know, I can't help that. I'm a bride. I'm still on my honeymoon. And now it's over.
I mean, it was over as fast as it began. I don't know. I don't know what else we were thinking. I don't know what else we could have expected.
You know, I kind of saw some signs even at the wedding. I mean, when you
You
were
did?
kissing my sister, I thought you were just being friendly, but now that I think about that kiss, it was maybe a little more than friendly.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
So you don't want to try to work it out? I know there's some good therapists in town. We could like see a marriage counselor maybe.
You'd
I
be
mean,
willing
are
to
you saying
try?
it's well, yeah, I mean, maybe we could find some other things that interest us together. Like, you know, I like to read. Do you like to read?
Well, I mean, I could learn. I could learn to like to read. I mostly just like to watch
I
TV,
think
but I could try. Maybe that's something you could take up, and we could work it out. I mean, I just thought once I said the whole thing about there was your sister, and then the woman at the bank, and I thought maybe you wouldn't want to even try, but it's
well,
it's
no, I made a vow. I made a holy vow with you. I love you. I'm willing to give you another chance, but you know, I could try watching TV. You know, it affects my vertigo though sometimes. It's hard
Mhm.
for me to watch that TV sometimes. But
Well, we
I
don't have
would
to do much. We don't have to. I mean, I'm just relieved that you'd be willing to try.
absolutely. I'd only ask one thing. I'd ask you not to have any other girlfriends while we're trying. Could you do
Okay,
that?
deal.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, give me your credit card number again. I'm going to call a therapist and book an appointment. But
Oh,
could you give me all those numbers again? I don't know where I put it.
yeah, it's 4256-7815-2234-7619, and then the passcode on the back is 222.
All right. See you later, sucker. I'm going to Acapulco.
What? Scene.